Does anyone else remember those Friday nights after school, those Friday nights during summertime where you go to Blockbuster, you went out, rented a movie, probably spent an hour, hour and a half to rent a movie, you got some pizza, you got home and got under that blanket, and you know this is about to be a great weekend. Does anyone else miss that, or is it just me? I feel like streaming is just taking away from that experience, and I want to say why. I think collecting physical media is better than streaming, and there's a lot of different reasons why. First of all, streaming is just becoming expensive. You have streaming was supposed to be like where you can go watch all these movies, but there's so many streaming services now, and all of them are getting just more and more expensive. You have Netflix, it's just like $18 a month. Hulu is like $10 a month. You also have Amazon Prime, HBO Max, Paramount Plus, Peacock, and there's probably a lot more that I can think of, or that I can't think of off the top of my head. But just all of these adding back up, where it's just like it's getting too expensive. Where you can go buy a movie at a thrift store for like $1, $2, and really build up your collection. That's just one of the reasons that I think physical media is better than streaming. Another one is that it can be cheaper. Like I said, going to a thrift store, going to yard sales, and I had a video I made before this where I talked about just like talked about building up your physical media collection, and going to thrift stores and everything were one of the places to do it. A lot of these movies, even Blu-ray, cost $1, $2 at a yard sale or at a thrift store. Those secondhand stores are definitely great places to buy them. Another thing that is great about physical media is it's yours. Once you buy it, it's yours. No one can come in. Oh, I guess they technically can. No one's going to come into my house and take Solo. That's probably not the best example because it's not a great movie. But no one can just come in and take your movies. When you're on streaming, they can decide when and where to take those streaming server or that movie off. One example is I watched Planet of the Apes, the original ones, about a year or two ago on Hulu, and I was like, these are amazing. And then in this last couple weeks, I'm like, I want to watch them again. It's not there anymore. I cannot watch it. So I did actually end up buying them on Blu-ray, all 5 of the originals. Now I can watch it whenever I want. No one can tell me when and where I can watch it. Another example is doesn't come on is some of these Kevin Smith movies like Dogma. It just can't re-release in theaters. It is getting another physical release, but it's another one where you weren't able to stream it anywhere unless you had it on physical media. 28 weeks later and 28 days later is another one that was not on streaming for a long time, and it just came on, but at any time, and they can take it off. So once you own it, boom, it's yours. The next thing is special features. One of the best examples for this one is these DVD box set for Fellowship of the Ring, Lord of the Rings. They have it for Two Towers, and the Fellowship as well on Steelbook, where they have hours and hours of special features you can watch. They have behind the scenes interviews with the director, interviews with the actors. They even have like commentary. So another example is this Clerks 3 that I have. There is a commentary where Kevin Smith talks about the movie as the movie goes on. Once you've seen it a couple of times, it's cool to see the director's thoughts, and that's just something you can't get on streaming that you can get when you buy the disc. And not even to mention, look at the artwork. I mean, how cool does it look just having physical media? You know what I mean? And next thing also, you don't have to worry about the internet. So let's say your internet is super slow, you're out in the middle of nowhere, internet's going to be slow, you're going to be buffering, it's going to be grainy, the picture's not going to be great even though it says that it's in 4K, where another example, a couple days the internet went out, and it was out for 2 days at our house, and luckily for us, my wife is like, what are we going to do now? I'm like, good thing I have literally 1,000 movies we can watch. So we just watch the movies. We have a couple TV shows that we watch Psych over. So you don't have to worry about that. You just pop in the disc and boom, you have it. And along with that, even if your internet is good, the audio and video are just never as good as when you have them on physical media. Just the audio looks better, the video looks better. You don't have to worry about internet. There's probably a lot of other reasons as well. Let me know why you think physical media is better than streaming. And if you'd like to, thank you for watching this much. Hit that subscribe button. Peace.